is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is another episode of All Gear No Game, not really sports version. This is going to be a kind of a Patreon version, you know what I mean? I'm here with my older sibling, Cami Soriano. Cami, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi. I don't really know what to say. I've never done a podcast before.
No, it's okay. This is awesome. I'm still learning too. Where do you work?
I work at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland.
Mm-hmm. And what is it that you do? We all know this is a little bit tough for people to wrap their minds around.
I'm a genetic counselor assistant for our cancer genetics team. So I just support our genetic counselors in our cancer geneticist in their patients and stuff. And I'm planning on going to grad school hopefully this upcoming year.
Right on.
For genetic counseling. So it's like just gaining experience in the field, basically.
Right on. And you're living in Portland because that's where it is, right? How long have you been living there?
Geez, 2 years, 3?
Yeah, seems like it.
2?
You've been away from home for a while.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, it's so weird. It's we went from like seeing each other every day.
What, 2015?
Yeah.
I graduated high school from 2014.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then you went to Linfield, which was pretty sick. Yeah, Linfield College. There's a lot of
university now.
Oh yeah, that is weird. No, yeah, Mom told me. I don't even.
You get the magazine.
Yeah, it has the U on it now. So weird.
Fucking lame as hell. 1, 2. Did you see the spread about like the marijuana? Like how they did like this huge spread on like using cannabis for like medicinal purposes. Kind of weird.
On the campus?
In the little magazine.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that makes sense though, because since they're not privately funded now, can't they just do whatever they want? Because isn't it the government that funds the private universities and then like, right? That would make sense.
Are they still private, Mar?
Yeah, they're still private actually. They're not like a public. I'm confused. Was it just like a science article?
The reason why they changed it to university is so that they could have like master's programs.
Yes. Okay.
And like graduate programs, right? Because that's what makes the difference between a college and a university, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now they have more programs. That's what Mom was talking about or something. I have no idea. But that is weird. So was there just like research? They weren't telling like students to do it though, right? Because that'd be like highly illegal. I'm pretty sure.
A university?
Yeah, you can't. You can't. Like UP or whatever, you would literally get destroyed if you were caught smoking weed on their campus.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know what the spread was about. I like just briefly looked at it, but it sounded like they were pretty chill about it. So they're like all for like CBD use for like medicinal purposes. So they were like really like medicinal purposes to like bring it back home. But I don't know what they're trying to do, if they're trying to make it seem like a really chill like institution or what.
Attracting everybody. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to hop all over that, though, if it becomes accepted.
I mean, for sure, which is kind of BS, though, for, like, my class and all the classes before when everyone would get popped with, like, fine. It was, like, I can't even remember what they were called.
Yeah, you'd get messed up at UP. You would have to talk to, because each dorm room has a chapel and a priest, so you have to have a conversation with the priest. And this one kid was talking about how him and his girlfriend were like caught like doing stuff, and then they together had to like go talk to the priest about like their actions and how they're affecting them.
Like what do you even say? You know, like sorry.
Yeah, that is hella weird. But so you're working at home. Oh, I gotta turn that off. That's freaking loud. Mom and Dad got a freaking job interview in Eugene, and Mom's been taking pictures, so that's solid.
That's good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Have you heard back from any of the other?
I have no idea, but hopefully they don't move away because I need to go to school here, and I don't want to pay for housing. And it sucks though, dude. Like literally, I think they're actually home right now, but it's so tough. I had a math test today and it was complete ass. And I had to email the teacher. He's like, "Yeah, I'm struggling with the same thing. Online classes are tough for me too, but I don't think that you should withdraw from the class because he was so chill. He's like, I'll just replace your final grade with, because I literally bombed this test."
Wait, what math is it?
Huh?
Calc?
Yeah,
Calc?
something pre-calculus stuff. But I don't understand any of it, so I have to literally go
Oh, I
through
know what to do.
everything again. And because like if I was actually in the class taking notes or whatever, I'd be fine. But since we're not doing that,
Dude, it's kind of nice so that you have COVID on your side. Like you can kind of use it as, like, I'm not saying like do this a lot. But
yeah, I know.
You can use it as an excuse.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I
Because
didn't have that.
no,
Like when I was doing math, like I straight up would just get like 40% on tests and just have to live with that. Like, no, there's nothing. Like have
no,
40%.
for real. That's what I'm thinking. Because they honestly should make this like a lost year. Because if on a do people even really look at grades like your resume, like we withdrew from this class? Like, did that ever happen to you?
I mean, I like if you're like for jobs, I don't think they even look
Yeah.
at it.
Oh, okay. So what's the big deal? Why does mom freak out about stuff like that?
I mean, if you're wanting to go to grad school.
Oh, well.
And also, I mean, like some employers might look at your GPA depending on what, you're going into.
Well, yeah, for sure.
But, I mean, really, as long as you have a degree, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And even that, like, I don't even know if that really matters at this point in the game. Like, everyone, I feel like pretty much everyone has.
But it would be funny to have for like even the seniors or something, if they struggled, it would just be like their grades pre-corona and then post-corona and all these W's on there.
Right. Dude, I'm pretty lucky though applying to grad school this year because a lot of the schools aren't requiring the GRE. So I got pretty lucky. So I might not have to retake it, which is really nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in a lot of Jesus Christ, mom. But the schools in they're not wanting to require SATs and ACTs and stuff, especially college coaches and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure coaches for sure. But I mean, I don't really get the point like for standardized testing.
It doesn't really.
I mean, it doesn't reflect like how you are as a student.
Let's be real here. Like, I did not know anything and I got like a 1090 on it and I was like, that's solid for me. I went back. I'm like one of the
SAT, I don't even think I broke 1,000.
I'm like one of the only people that went back the second time and did worse.
See, that's what I'm afraid for the GRE. That's why I'm like avoiding taking it at all costs. Again,
there's certain schools that are the ones you're applying to, they don't require it. Or
yeah, so UW just opened a program, so I'm applying there. They didn't even mention it on their website.
Oh, that's awesome.
University of Arizona isn't, and UCLA I don't think is either.
Dude, you know how sick it would be if you went to the UCLA?
I know it's my top 3 right now.
Oh wait, so were all those on the West Coast? I thought you wanted to go to the East Coast.
I'm applying to 3 West Coast.
How much is it to apply? Is it a lot?
Yeah, because you have to pay application fees, which is like $80, I think, per school.
So what exactly you're gonna try to be? You're gonna be a genetic counselor, right? That's what you want to do, or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so would you eventually want to work your way back to Oregon, or would you want to stay where you are? Like if you go to grad school somewhere, do you want to try and get a job at a hospital there? Or you're just going to test the water?
It depends on where I go. Like, say I was to go to Arizona, I don't know if I would want to stay there for too much longer after grad school. Like, I think it'd be fun because the program's only 2 years. So I think Arizona for 2 years I could totally do. But I think I would want to come back to Oregon. Like, I really like the Pacific Northwest. Like, I can't really picture myself, like, actually, like, living the rest of my life anywhere else, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what.
That's just because I haven't lived anywhere else. But
no, it's just because Oregon's a pretty good state when you think about it. Because like I've always wanted to, when I was, even now, I'm always like I want to kind of branch out and do stuff. But Oregon and like the Pacific Northwest is so nice.
Yeah, I know. And the living costs aren't too high. We have like everything. We have coast, mountains, like city.
All the kids that come over from like Hawaii or other states and stuff, they're like, dude, this is like a gold mine. Like my parents could literally buy like 2 houses here. Like it's crazy.
Which is crazy because I feel like rent's not that cheap. But
like compared to other places, I feel like it's pretty good.
California's pretty high.
I would never live in California. It's just I would visit there, obviously, but it's not for me at all.
I think I could do LA for like 2 years and be like fine, but I would want to come back to either like Portland or Washington.
Yeah, when I'm older, I hope to see myself in a position where I can live somewhere for half of a year and come and live in Oregon for half a year or something. Like it would be kind of sick.
Like have 2 houses.
Yeah, I think that would be dope. Like when I'm older, like I would be down to like live in Hawaii or something for like half the year, or like 4 or 5 months or something, and then come back to Oregon for summer months or something like that. That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that would be fun. But it would be so expensive to live in Hawaii.
Yeah, I know. No. This is where my plan comes in, Cami. I've been obsessed with watching. There's a YouTube channel. It's Big Living in a Tiny House or some shit like that. And I've been like binge watching all of those episodes. And I'm like, I could do this if I had a tiny house mansion. Though it has to be one of the mansions. But if I had that, I could make that work. Because there's some of those dope ones that are $90K. I'm like, that's not bad.
My one friend, Sierra, the one from Maui, that's like her goal in life is to have a tiny home like on her property, like one day. And that's just like her, I think. On her
like her parents' property?
Yeah, either on her parents' property or like if she ends up like acquiring land over there, she'll probably.
Do you watch that channel?
No, I don't. I've never heard of it actually. It sounds really good. Dude, those tiny homes are freaking cool though.
A lot of them are really cool.
Like, not effective is not the word.
You fit like sustainable.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff. In order to make it work, you have to have everything. Everything has to have a purpose.
Well organized.
Yeah, and you could you imagine a hoarder in a tiny house? It's just like a storage unit.
It would be really bad.
I know you have to drop a lot of stuff.
I don't know how I would do it because like my closet, I think would be. I'm keeping all of my clothes in check.
My ceilings would have to be hella high because I would not be down with crawling on all fours, getting into bed and like getting my clothes out, like reaching around and grabbing my clothes out of the closet.
I don't know. Maybe I could do it for a couple years, but I think it would kind of stress me out after a little bit.
They're like, definitely not long term.
The people who have families and do it, that stresses me out.
It does like, because I'm always thinking
like, live on boats and like do the like international like sea travel and stuff with like kids. Dude, that would freak me out so bad.
No, it stresses me out thinking about the long term with the small houses because there's this one lady that had a really nice one and her kids are like 5 or 6 years old and they have like a perfect room. They can walk fine and they have these little chairs and little desks and I'm like, honey, just wait till your son grows up like 5 more years from now and you're screwed and you drop like, I mean, it's still nice to have that investment though, because you've probably rented out.
Save so much money too, because you just buy the little unit and that's it. You don't have a mortgage or anything. I don't think.
No, you just
have to pay for like the land that it's on.
Right? This one guy just planted it in a like campsite, and he just pays rent. Like it's like I forget. It's just like he does that, and then he uses the camping showers. He's like an architect or something. It's all of these are based in Australia and stuff like that. Not Australia, like New Zealand. But the one thing I couldn't do is live in a community where you had to do like the camping showers, or they have this powder where you put in the toilet that decomposes it. And I would have to have some sort of plumbing. Like I couldn't handle that. It would have to be connected to the ground.
I think I would get annoyed really fast.
There was this one dude that went all out and had this. his like girlfriend, they didn't seem too happy together, but it was like her idea, like I want tiny house, but he has like these crazy cats that are like
Ooh.
not like the really expensive ones that are like small
Right.
leopards, those kind. He built a whole thing, like a whole area with that's netted over with a tube that interconnects to his house with a cat door, and it's their whole roaming around area outside. I'll have to send you the video, but it's insane. He's like, these are my babies. But when the girlfriend was talking, she's like, yeah, I really wanted a house. Like, we both wanted it. He was like, it was mostly your idea. He built the whole thing. I'm like, you guys only been together for like a year or
Kind of
something.
loco,
Hmm?
but sounds kind of loco.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It is
a lot
for
of
sure.
expensive for cats.
Especially if you don't like the other
It's
person.
probably really expensive.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you don't like, you're always on top of one another. Like, there's not a lot of space really.
No, I think it would be like we would have to have our own like little pods.
Yeah, kind of like your own little sleeping. There's just a curtain that you pull down in the middle. Yeah, that'd be sick. But some of these people, they fit in real size appliances, which is pretty sick.
Yeah. Have you watched the Zac Efron show?
Yeah, it's just really cringy because he like tries to be relatable and stuff, and he's so not. He's on a different.
I love that he's trying though, and like he's kind of just like a goober of a guy, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird to think about because he's like what America's like sweetheart pretty much
Mm-hmm.
for like our generation.
He kept going like,
So you think he would have like way more of an attitude than he does, but
he's trying hard.
I watched an episode last night. I don't know if you've gotten to the episode.
I've only watched the water one and the one where people live to be really old.
Okay, that's one that I watched last night. What did you think of it?
It's cool. It's cool when you think about it because
yeah.
I think it's so neat that they have those blue zones, but it's so interesting that I don't know, like you have to live a specific lifestyle in order to live that long because there definitely are people that they have the genetics for it, but if you don't take care of your body and stuff, you're not gonna get there. But it's crazy how there's so many people that are have lived past 100 or are close.
Yeah. And I thought Zac Efron was going to start crying when the scientists told him like having a really, really high protein diet is like actually not good for you.
Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, that was like 10 years of my life. I know he was catching smoke for looking different. He still looks great. Like,
honest to God, I think he looks better now than he did.
Well, he looks more real.
Yeah, and he just looks healthier and like not so like.
In Baywatch, dude, he was like insane.
Yeah.
He was insane. But the amount of effort and time it just shows he looks so good now, but it's like a huge difference, the things that he was doing and not doing compared to like now and then. Like it takes so much work and a lot of, he was just basically eating chicken and broccoli.
And just like weighing out all of his meals, probably to like the grams.
I can't even imagine doing that.
No, also I feel like it's just kind of bad for your mental health, like after a while.
Yeah,
I can't have anything like, except unless it's on a cheat day. Zach probably didn't even have cheat days.
Yeah, I know. But the one thing I just couldn't, both of I feel like the other guy, what's his name? Darren, yeah. When he made him take off he's like, get out of the car. And he's like walking around and trying to get feel the circadian rhythm or whatever of the earth shaking. And Zach was not down for that at all.
Not at all.
No.
And I also feel like, did you watch the Costa Rica one?
Oh, the communal living. Dude, yeah, he's like, wow, you have a...
Where Zach was like a little out of his comfort zone, but Darren was like home.
Yeah, I know. You could tell he was a little uncomfortable when he was saying, he's like, you really like know everything about your house. Like you know where everything came from. It kind of freaked him out in a way.
Yeah, dude, I know. Yeah.
But
I feel like he tries to like say like really profound things, but it just comes out as like, wow, that's awesome. Like,
yeah, you know? I know. And he kept going.
So funny.
He kept going like, like his mind was blown when they pulled out that whole long sheet of the timelines of the people. He's just
Yeah.
like
Also,
it's just so
he
cringy.
interviewed the little old man. That was so cute.
Yeah. And that lady the old lady taking the test, that was impressive. And she hadn't lost she was on it. The way she was talking, she was energetic. But
yeah, I know. I feel like a lot of it also has to play with like the lifestyle that they live. Like, I feel like they have, like, not to say that their lives, like, they don't have stress throughout their lives, but I think just in general, they have like a way lower, like, stress level than we do in America.
for sure, because there's just less pressure probably to
Yeah,
do
and I feel
specific
like
stuff.
a family there, like, they just have such like a community, and it's like such a small area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like having that support too,
Yeah.
like lower stress levels and stuff. But
Yeah, lower stress levels is key to just living longer life.
Yeah.
It's just they just don't need as much, and they don't care as much about material things, and that relieves a lot of stress.
Yeah, especially with like social media and like electronics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general, I feel like we're so consumed by that in the United States.
Yeah.
And I mean like other European countries, but I feel like in the smaller like cities in Europe, they don't really have that as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One thing I thought, this is like unrelated, but it's like really cool that they have the water and like the sparkling water fountains in Europe and Paris or whatever. That's so cool. Like that's awesome, because water shouldn't be something that people have to stress about getting.
Yeah.
For sure. You should be able to just like take a water bottle to a fountain like that and just fill it up. Like that's so sick. I don't know why we can't do that now. Like in the US, like that would be
I mean, we have the money.
I know, but there's just so much money to be made with like things that pollute the earth, which is so sad.
Yeah, we just live in a very selfish, like self-serving country, honestly. Because there's no reason that Flint, Michigan is still having water problems. There's no reason why.
No.
You know,
it's
there's
just really sad.
Zero excuse.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But
it was pretty insane that they could I don't know. It's just such a good idea, and it's just really sad that people are just so, I don't know, like people that are so high up, they just don't care as much about people that are lower. I don't know. It's just so annoying.
Just so that they can get theirs, you know.
But once they get to the top, but you see it happens. There's just this thing where when someone makes it to the top, when you're at the same level as like the majority of people, you want to make it to the top so you can make a change. But if you make it to the top, you sometimes you forget about why you were doing it and why you got there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cause in like the UFC and stuff, there's all these dudes that are paying. I mean, that there's like a lot of pay problems, and but once a certain guy that's like fighting for equal pay or better pay for UFC fighters, once they start making millions, they'll kind of just start shutting up. And then it just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of problems with that. But I think that now people are going to, like, I don't know, like Jorge Masvidal got paid a shit ton of money, and people were hounding him with questions, like whether he was actually going to keep fighting for equal pay. And he was like, yeah, I am. But who knows though? Some of those guys are so selfish. But yeah, do you want to get into, did you rank some of the sports?
Okay, I kind of did, but
no, it's okay. Yeah, just I want to hear
talk about it because I am like really confused on why some of these are like ranked the way that they are. Like, okay, basketball. Why is basketball number 4? Like, I get that it's hard, but like the objective of basketball is like running up and down a court.
Yeah, it's just all. What was your criteria for what was a difficult sport and what wasn't?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Like
physicality. Like, I don't understand how martial arts is lower than basketball.
Yeah.
You're literally getting your shit rocked.
Yeah, I know. Especially mixed martial
Also,
arts.
same with wrestling, because
Mhm.
wrestlers have to cut weight. Like that's like
Yep.
physical torment, basically. And I don't understand how that's lower than basketball.
One low-key one I had was bull riding, because that's just hard.
Yeah, bull riding was kind of low. Also,
It was. It's like in the 50s.
like ski jumping. Why isn't that higher? Like the risk of that. Also, I feel like risk wasn't really like weighed on this at all.
No.
Like the risk of you getting injured in basketball, yeah, that's kind of high. But if you fall off of like a 50-foot ski jump, like you're probably not going to make it, or you're going to be like paralyzed.
Yeah, for sure. I know. It's a weird list because especially I even put football really high, but at the same, but it depends because I can see because Jonah brought up a really good point is football you don't have to like learn the skill entirely.
No.
If you're a quarterback, all you have to do is throw the ball. Like there's so many other things, that play into it. In basketball,
I think, like, in some positions in football, like they're a little bit harder than others. Like being a kicker is pretty low, like risk for like.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and
like getting hurt physically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have way more longevity being a kicker than you do a lineman.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I think like boxing, definitely I was like pretty on par with. Same with ice hockey, I feel like is really freaking hard.
Yeah, ice hockey is insane because it's basically it's like ice skating with football and like that kind of and like rugby. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so
what would you put your top 5 from 5 to 1?
Yeah, I think the boxing, ice hockey, I'm good with. But then I think I would bump like martial arts and wrestling up to 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And rugby, probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Just because I don't understand, but I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of it wrong, but I think the difficulty of like.
I just think it's really fun hearing different people. Yeah. Yeah. It's like super fun.
To, like bounce back and continue playing the sport like after you get kind of rocked.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot more difficult than like running around,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe tripping and falling or like something.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is your top 5 easiest on that list?
Let's see.
Jonah was adamant about cheerleading being low, fishing.
Okay, I know. Don't even get me started. And I don't want to be that girl. That's
no.
There's some parts of cheer that's like.
Give us a little insight on your cheer career, your cheer background. When did you start? How did you start? Why?
Okay. I started freshman year of high school. All of my friends were trying out, so I was like, okay, I don't really want to be left out. I'm going to shoot my shot. Actually ended up making the team. Big surprise. Have absolute no physical ability. Keep that in mind. No, like I can't tumble. No gymnastics background. I can hardly dance. We still made it. Okay, my world got rocked really fast during competition season. Like cheering at football games and stuff, like that was pretty chill, minimum effort. But then you get into like the stunting and like the actual gymnastics part of it. And that's where it was really, really hard.
Yeah, it's like the competitions.
It's like gymnastics and then you're like having to throw people around. Like it's kind of a lot. Also, you have to memorize these routines that are like really, really high cardio and you have to do them over and over and over and over again. With the gymnastics and like the human stunting, like if you throw all of that together, it's kind of intense.
How many years did you do it for?
I only did it 2 years, and then I quit sophomore year because I didn't make varsity.
Yeah. Was there? Do you have any specific stories or moments where you kind of were just like, yeah, this ain't it?
I feel like when I walked, like the first couple of games that I cheered at, I like knew in my soul like this is not like the sport that I want to do throughout my high school career. I think when it got to competition season, just because it was so repetitive doing those routines over and over again, and it was physically exhausting. And also
Yeah.
keep in mind, you're like having to work with a team that's like pretty big. There's a lot of personalities with the coaches. Like it just wasn't for me. Like, and I'm glad that like some teammates took it seriously, because obviously like they were the ones to carry the team on like their backs, but like they really took it seriously. And I'm like, guys, we have to keep it in perspective here. Like, we're a JV cheerleading team.
The high steppers or whatever, because I would have a gym class in the morning or whatever in high school.
Yeah.
They're in there every morning drilling the same thing for months, and they perform the same thing like 3 times at football games and during school assemblies. And I'm just like, dude, I could never do. They're doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's kind of it's
So you also dabbled in XC, cross country, and you did some golf, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we're talking TriStar.
Star.
Yeah. So how was golf? Do you think, okay, let's put it this way. Do you think if you would have actually if you actually liked sports, and if you actually tried to put a little bit of effort in it, do you think that you could have excelled in any sport?
Okay. I think I probably would have been okay at soccer.
Yeah.
If I really put my mind to it, I think I might have been okay at soccer.
Yes. How so? Like, why? What about soccer? What about running back and forth, kicking ball? And
actually, I don't know.
I know you wanted to play some softball.
I feel like soccer, it was just like the most fun, because it's like you get your cardio in, but like,
yeah.
I don't actually.
I remember in middle school going track meets, and I felt like you did fine in running.
Yeah, but honestly, I can only run short distances. And honestly, at that, I'm like pretty average.
Yeah. How about you tell the story of when Dad made you go to the cross country meet after you got home from a night out?
A bit.
Huh?
I feel like that happened a lot. But let me preface this with, I quit cheer. So Mom and Dad like were very adamant on me still being involved in like activities within high school, because if not, like, I mean, I don't know, like I would have
it's nice to put on resumes and college applications,
but it's like, dude, I don't think I put that on my college applications.
You didn't say that well, technically we didn't actually, but you could. Like, there's so many girls that fudge up their, like, during the school call, like because you know how Wes has the scholarship night where you apply for all those general scholarships, and then whoever gets awarded with them gets them. There's girls that lied so hard. Like, it made it sound like they played like 6 sports, and and it's like, you barely played a game of JV of softball, but you said you played softball. Like, that's such bull crap. It's so annoying. It's so lame. But yeah.
But that was me, so let's not.
Yeah, but at least you didn't put it on applications.
I don't think I did. I can't remember if it was. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I didn't know. But yeah, so I had to do some kind of sport. I didn't really have a choice. And given my athletic ability, I only had so many options, and they all had to be now cut, which leaves golf and cross country. Really, we tried. Me and my one friend tried to try out for tennis, but we got sent home the first day of tryouts because we had.
Oh yeah, you played tennis too, huh?
I mean, I went to one day of tryouts.
Oh yeah,
that was literally it. So cross country rolls around, and it's just like pretty freaking hard. Like, I'm not good at running. Like, my stamina is really bad. So I would literally do whatever it took to get out of races. And
shin splints. Did you go to practices after school every day?
I don't know if I did every day. I remember I would go to the summer ones because I don't know why. It was kind of nice, like running a little bit outside. Also, the coaches were cool. So, and I
Who
had
were your
friends,
coaches?
Gibbs and oh shoot, what's the other one's name?
Willard?
Short one, the
Willard?
woman with the shorter hair.
Oh, Morris.
Oh, yeah. But what was her other name? She had 2 different names.
They start with are we talking about like Miss Harvey? That one?
No, I think you're right. I think it was Morris, but she had a different name when I was in high school. Because I think she was like still with her other husband.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I would go to like the summer practices, but yeah, there was a few times where Dad would find out about the races
through the newspaper,
which really forced me to go.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I think there was one instance, where I did go out like the night before. I was madly hungover or something, and little do I know I have a race next morning on a Saturday at 8 a.m. and it's like pouring rain, freezing.
I love it.
And it would really suck when like my friends wouldn't show up because we were on JV. So like if my friends didn't go, like I would go.
Yeah.
So I would have to run solo with the people who would like actually take it really seriously. And that was
as much as a JV person could take it seriously, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because at least you didn't run varsity. I was
those are different kids. Like
I was stuck with the pleasure of being of JV on a team that like I like any other school that was decent at cross country, I would have been on JV. But I was doing like sophomore year I was fine. Like I ran like sub 20 sometimes, which is fine. But junior year I was complete ass because I got like bigger junior year and I stopped like running because I literally hurt myself sophomore year because I ran so much. I ran myself into injuries because I didn't take care of myself. But even me, my best like prime, some people are just not built to run like that. Some of these cats are crazy. They have crazy legs and they have no upper body. Like they're just built for it. It's insane. And it was just cross country was probably like one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
Absolutely.
It's so scary. It's like a stampede. Like, like the Lion King where, Mufasa gets trampled by the wildebeest.
Then you feel the pressure to like, okay, I have to go fast.
At the beginning, you're like sprinting.
Feeling yourself, and then you're like gassed after the first mile. And then I'd be like with the girl who has like severe asthma. That's like me, and I'm like second to last. I'm like,
I know. What was your PR?
Dude, I couldn't run a mile under 10 minutes.
How far is it?
One time.
How far is it? Do you know how far you had to run?
I think the farthest I ran.
No, for the meets. Do you actually know what the distance is for the meets?
I can tell you like 3 miles.
Yeah.
Like half.
It's 3.1 or 3.2.
See, that's crazy that I would even do that. Like, I don't know if I could run a mile right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. I mean,
I guess I'm getting older, but.
Oh, yeah. You're 24.
But compared to being 16.
Yeah, I guess. But you're still, you haven't hit the prime of your life.
It's like I'm like sinking into the concrete. My body just like clomps around.
So what are some of the things you do, especially during quarantine? What are you doing right now just to get out of the house and keep your sanity?
We've been going on walks. I mean, since the weather's been nice, like we go to the water and stuff, and we've been doing like a lot of plant shopping. Like
nice. Did you see that new Trevor Wallace video? The dude that has like one house plant?
No.
You gotta watch it. It's so funny. It's hilarious.
A lot of houseplants, and my one roommate, she got some monsteras.
What is that?
They're like these big, huge plants. And can I tell them? No. Let's just say she dropped a coin on this one really rare monstera. Mara
dropped a what?
Dropped a lot of money. I won't name.
Oh, coin. Okay, I got it.
On one of the monsters.
My gosh! Wow.
Yeah.
What even does that look like? What is it called?
A monstera.
Monstera.
Yeah. It's like, here, we actually have a little leaf right here. It's like this,
Oh,
but
wow.
it's like massive in her room.
They don't look too big, but their leaves just get massive. Oh yeah, it gets huge.
Yeah, so she has a really
Those are
big
so
room.
cool.
And then she got a variegated one, which are really cool. Look that up.
A variegated?
Yeah.
Like when we're talking coin, are we talking like hundreds, just like $100 or something?
We'll
Because
leave
like
it
this
up.
one's $150.
Yeah, no, they are pricey. But I'll also say she got a deal on it. So
I know a guy. Yeah, Bianca's stepdad knows a dude that he just he grows plants in his backyard, and so I go in her backyard and he just has like these random plants, and it's so weird.
start propagating them.
Yeah, he's got special plants in his backyard too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Does he sell them?
I mean, they're just plants. Like they're just plants.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
everyone in Albany does, though.
Oh, exactly. It was so funny. Bianca, okay, you want to actually, so Bianca, she was like, these are tomato plants, right? And she's like, yeah, my stepdad's growing tomato plants. I'm like, those don't look like tomato plants, Bianca. And then she ended up asking her parents yesterday, and she got so mad at them. It's crazy. Yeah, it's hilarious. I know.
Wow.
So what was the other one?
Why would you ever think that those are tomato plants?
Dude, she literally has no idea what things are. Like, she has no idea what life is. I'm like, Bianca. So what was the other one called?
A variegated monstera.
What does that mean?
Or search Thai constellation.
Jesus Christ. Variegated month. Oh,
fantastic collection, isn't it?
$300? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, variegated. That means it has.
I mean, they are rare.
White.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, that's cool. So you guys legitimately have real plants. I could never have real plants inside my house.
Yeah, mine are struggling really bad right now. I don't know why, but yeah, we have a pretty good plant collection going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like your apartment. It's cool. I've never wait, you're not living in the same place though, huh?
No, we moved from the Frank estate a year ago.
That's cool. Yeah, that's dope. I wanted to do something fun because I know you don't watch sports at all, so I kind of wanted to do some like trivia with you, like a really obvious stuff, just to see what you know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start off with the easy one. Okay. Who won this last year's Super Bowl? Like, who won the Super Bowl? The 49ers played the who and lost.
Dude, I don't think
I'll give you an A, B, C, or D, okay?
Okay, yeah.
A, Browns.
Okay.
B, Bengals. C, Chiefs.
Was it the Chiefs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Good job. Would you?
Gonna the Patriots for I feel like that's a safe bet.
That's a safe bet because they're usually in it every single year. Okay. Who won last year's World Series? It was between the Dodgers and the. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Not the Dodgers. It was between the. Oh my God, that killing. Oh yeah, it was the Astros versus the who?
I'm supposed to say the other team.
Mm-hmm.
The Yankees.
Nope. The Washington Nationals.
Okay.
Sorry, I said the Dodgers. I said the Dodgers versus the blank, and it's the NL versus AL, and I'm stupid because the Washington Nationals are the NL team, so that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Who won this year's 2020 NCAA basketball tournament? Thinking long and hard about this one.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw a team out there.
The 2020 NCAA basketball tournament in March. It happened in March. Who won it?
It actually did happen or did not?
Good job. Good
Marta
job.
literally was just like, it didn't happen.
Yeah. It did not happen at all. How do you not know stuff like this? You give me crap about not knowing about some of these things, and then you don't even
I don't think I've ever
hesitate.
given you crap about any kind of sporting event.
No. I'm talking about like current events that you're up to date on.
Like those are looking more important than the basketball.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. But yeah, let me think of another one. Who? Okay, actually, name one player on my favorite football team, San Francisco 49ers.
Dude, I have no fucking clue.
Seriously, you have no idea. You don't know one player.
Jimmy Jean.
Jimmy G. Yes. Wow. How do you know Jimmy Garoppolo? How do you know Jimmy?
Dude, because Mardog is the sports queen.
Are you actually?
I'm actually. Dude, yeah, she actually.
Wait, why the hell are you not in here then? Are you too shy? Are you too shy? Are you shy of our massive audience?
I wanted to let you guys have sibling time.
No, it's okay.
I couldn't let my bestie Cami just sit up here and not know these facts. So I was whispering them to her from behind the wall.
It's okay. You're nice. I thought for a second you were scared of our massive following. That's why you didn't want to go on.
It is intimidating. I'll say that. But I'm happy to be on.
Wait, did you play sports? Did you play sports in like high school?
She also cheered.
Oh, you cheered. Okay.
Mara was actually good though.
Yeah.
And then I did cross country.
Oh.
I did track.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Good for you. I didn't know that.
I did throwing events. So
Nice. That's sick. What'd you do? Wait, so that's like the shot put.
And the disc.
Nice.
Did you do javelin?
Actually, javelin wasn't allowed in California schools because it's like really dangerous. Like I guess.
Oh, it is. It is hella dangerous. Hey, this is sick. Why isn't she been on, dude?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wait, what school did you go to?
Linfield.
No, high school.
Like back in 2015, don't you remember?
Wait, so are you from like Southern California?
I grew up in the Bay Area.
Oh, sick. What school did you go to?
Livermore High School.
Huh. Maybe because there was a lot of kids at UP that went to the schools, and I don't know. I forget. There was, dude. There's been like. Let me see here. You might recognize the school. There's one kid that went to a school in the Bay Area. Wait, no, I'm serious. You'll probably recognize this school. I'm serious. He knows Cyrus Habibi Likio, one of the running backs for the Oregon Ducks. Let me see what high school he went to. High school. They have like an SF logo. St. Francis.
St. Francis.
Yeah.
They weren't in my conference, but
Yeah. Okay, wait. I kind of forget about that. There's like tons of schools probably, huh?
probably like thousands, but
That's insane. Just in one area.
well, okay, maybe not thousands, but hundreds.
Nice. Okay. That's dope though. So you did
Yeah, we
like
loves this.
Yeah.
Did you guys attend a lot of Linfield events, like sporting events, or did you kind of just leave that out?
You know what? I feel like we actually did.
That's good.
A decent amount of football games.
Yeah.
I also was a big basketball supporter for some reason. Going to the
Nice.
basketball games.
Were they good?
I think Linfield
So did you guys like watch or like?
really stellar outdoor sports.
For
And
our
really,
division.
yeah, and really good indoor sports, but the outdoor sports really stood out, you know.
Did you ever travel? Were you like hardcore away? Did you go to away games?
I went to a couple of away baseball games.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you
You're a
did.
big baseball girl.
I'm a big baseball girl, yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. Wait, did you talk to any baseball players or anything?
Did I talk to them? I had
Yeah,
many
like Cam did.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of friends.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Wait, was
Like
you?
pretty much the whole freaking team. Well, Jacob and Joey. That's about it. Yeah, we had a good amount of friends on the baseball team.
Nice, yeah. They're like I remember going to their camp or whatever. There's lots of characters.
Dude, actually, I was with freaking Zavala like randomly the other day.
You were with him?
Yeah, at one of our friends' houses, and he like asked what you were doing for
Really?
baseball.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I'm not
remember him
doing
from
anything.
camps.
Yeah, he was probably my favorite.
Yeah,
he's nice. Yeah, that's dope. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, really.
I have a quick trivia question for you about baseball.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Whose name appears the most in the Baseball Hall of Fame?
I don't know. Like Babe Ruth?
No.
Joe. Dude, I actually have no idea. Wait, what do you mean shows up like has the most records and stuff?
She's trying to trick you.
I'm trying to trick you.
Oh,
whose name would appear the most, like, say, if an award was named after them?
Who? What?
Because every time an award is given to another person, their name is still on the award. So it keeps appearing year after year after year.
I mean, they kind of have that. I mean, will they have like?
Bro, even I can get this. What's the name of the award that they give out?
Like the
baseball
like
players.
the Cy Young?
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say they already kind of have something like that. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Cy Young's name appears the most out of anybody in the Baseball Hall of Fame, but it's because an award is named after him.
Oh, I wanted to ask you. Have you guys since you like college? I mean, like college athletics, especially like the NAIA level, isn't like too crazy, but football's pretty big there. Like, have you? I don't want to get anything like bad here, but have you ever had like any super bad experiences with like athletes or anything? Like, how do they act? Because like with my experience, they think they're so much doper than everyone else.
Okay, I feel here's the thing at Linfield. At least speaking for our friends, I think everyone really like knew their place and like where they stood, like athletic wise. Like
that's good.
Everyone was pretty aware that they were D3 football players.
That's good.
None of our friends really had like attitudes or like too cool for school for anyone or like really big leagued anyone.
Mm-hmm.
At least in our friend group.
What about that one YouTuber?
What's his name?
Is it Kirk or something?
No. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about him the other day.
Really? It's Kirk.
Freaking that one guy who has.
He's a vlogger. He's a quarterback.
God, what is it? It's something athletic.
God, dude.
Oh, what is it?
It's. Let me see. Linfield Day in the Life. Wait, he makes like those day in the adventure athlete.
Adventure athlete. No shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I'll have to tell you later. Really? Yeah. Dang, that's wild. But yeah, I don't really know where.
Clark Hazlitt.
Clark Hazlitt. Yeah.
Something not good.
Yeah, I don't know where he got his toot from, but he didn't really play.
I like his videos. Some of his videos were good.
Here's the thing. He's a good ass editor. He's really good at branding himself. Athletic wise.
That's what he does.
Not so much.
What? Oh,
athletic wise, like
I thought you were frozen right there. You played that good. That's what you did to our grandparents and our family. You're like, I cannot believe you did that. You're welcome. I saved the team on that.
I know, seriously.
So that's good.
So a question about your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What is like, when will you feel like you've accomplished your goal in your podcast? Like, is like, you just have the passion for like making new podcasts?
I just want to pretty much interview when I get to the point where I can like DM anybody and they'll want to come on is when I will say, okay, Cam, like my screen's recording, so when you pop that up on the screen,
Edit that out, dude.
I'm pretty sure the text. I'm not sure. I think that some sound might come up, but it's like screen recording, so I'm not sure that could come up. But yeah,
You
but
gotta edit that out.
either way though, that's a public record. Am I right?
No,
Okay, from what we
I
know,
don't
though.
think that it is though.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, what was I saying? What was I just saying?
What's the goal?
Oh yeah. Once I can just DM anybody I want and they want to come on and I can talk to them, that'll be sick.
That's sick.
Like, who would be your number one person to talk to?
Conor McGregor, duh. But he doesn't talk to anybody.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, he's my favorite. He might not be the best role model, but it's fine.
He's the best fighter.
Exactly.
He's the best dad.
I know.
Actually, dude, that little boy is gonna be.
An absolute stud. Yes. His daughter is gonna be a beast if she wants to.
Do they have a daughter too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you imagine being?
He keeps his wife pretty like under wraps. I wonder how
Because
she-
they're not married.
Oh.
Because I think that low-key, he's such a smart businessman that he's like, if we were to get divorced, I don't want to give half my shit to her.
Yeah. Also, he probably likes he has such a interesting lifestyle. I think it would be really hard to like have a wife and like pay for that. You know, I just don't see him as the loyal type.
No, absolutely not. A lot of those guys at the top aren't. I mean, a lot of dudes in general.
That realm is not.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I know. He because he just parties all the time. Like they have after parties after all their fights. Like you have it would just be there's just a lot going on there. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if I can just get anybody, I DM'd about 20 people today.
Any responses?
Not yet.
Look at
There will be. There will be.
Who's gonna be our guest?
I mean, the first. Oh, on Sunday, hopefully I'm gonna do Gustavo.
Well, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it is gonna be sick. But yeah, no one has responded, so that's sad.
I mean, you
It's
have
okay.
to.
No, they will. They definitely will though, because there's some of these guys that literally their career is not gonna go any higher than the collegiate level. So hopefully they'll come on.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's also a lot of guys that are really bored right now.
That's true.
That they have nothing else to do. But yeah, do you know?
Podcasts are fun. Maybe we should make our own. We should.
You should. It's really easy. All you have to do, just get a mixer and then mics.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, it's like the little box thing that you plug into.
to
Like
plug the
you plug the
microphone
mics. It looks like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully I didn't just mess with it. Yeah, it looks like that, and it's really cheap. I mean, it can be.
Talk about.
Huh?
Or we could
I don't
just
know what
take
we would
over
talk
a
about.
section.
Yeah, we should just make a segment on here.
podcast, and it would be all gals, no game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be sick. That would be
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be sick. No, but this is actually like good for me though, because this was probably going to be one of my harder interviews, because you don't like do anything sport related really. So this is sort of my difficult, but I like it. I like
Today, I walked around.
Yeah.
I'm trying to that old Italian lifestyle where I just like walk, eat a lot of carbs, because apparently that will get me.
Oh yeah, the pasta. They eat a lot of pasta. Yeah. What would you say your top 5 hardest sports are based off the list?
What list?
Here, I'll show you.
The special list that I don't know who made.
Yeah, it's probably like not accurate.
Top 5 hardest sports. What's my criteria? Like strategy?
Dude, the criteria is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, mine was like pain wise. Like, are you able to bounce back? For me, basketball. Don't really know why it's that high up there.
Besides the fact that you're playing with the tallest, most athletic men in the world, it's really, really easy.
I'm thinking of this like a different way. Like what sport?
It's all subjective.
Yeah, But also, like, what sports are the least or like the hardest to access? So it's like really hard to practice and really hard to get good at. Like, for example, like it's really hard to practice like friggin' figure skating. Like, how would you even go and practice figure skating somewhere?
110%.
Or like alpine.
That's my mom. Mom was a stud.
Yeah.
Also, fishing is on here. Is fishing technically a sport?
Yeah,
Like, that's a hobby.
pro bass.
But how, I don't really know.
Need to get out more. Ski jumping?
See, I thought that should have been ranked higher. That's way harder.
Yeah, it's tough.
Dude, like X Games? Are you kidding me?
Team handball is ranked harder than ski jumping?
Yeah, it's psychotic. It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know who made this list. I just thought it should be re-ranked for sure. My top
Like,
here.
ultra
Wait, what was-
marathons are like way harder than any of that stuff.
Is that even on the list? What
Yep.
would you rank?
You want to hear my top 5? Let me
Yeah.
find it. I wrote it down a while because this was one of our first episodes me and Jonah made, but it's a shame that no one's ever going to see it because we're only going up from here. Let me see.
Roller skating harder than like
Come
it's all technique.
on. Where is it?
Like anyone can rollerblade.
Crap. Okay, I'll have to come up with it off the top of my head because I know what it is. So at first I put MMA because MMA is.
I think any kind of like physical fighting sport is gonna have to be within the top 5.
Yeah, I did mixed martial arts number 1, and then I did wrestling number 2.
Over you would rank wrestling over boxing.
But okay, my criteria for wrestling is that it's an international sport, and so many people do it, and the so many people try to succeed at it, and so many don't, and also, like the only really recognition for getting to the pinnacle of that sport is a gold medal in Olympics, and getting to the Olympics itself is so difficult. And the compensation for being an Olympic gold medalist, unless you're a stud, is not really that high. So I think for the amount of work ethic and that people have to put into, and then like the risk reward for it is not there at the highest level. So I put wrestling at number 2. And then
Really put a lot of thought into that.
dude, yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do. That's how you elongate these podcasts. Oh my God. I don't even know. Okay. So I had hockey in there,
Yeah, hockey's got to be top 5. For
distance
sure.
running.
Yeah.
And then I had baseball.
Oh yeah. You try to hit a 91.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, for some
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I guarantee you.
Position where you still have to hit.
No, yeah.
Okay. I'm all for baseball being.
I put baseball number 5 on my hardest list. And my friend was like, that's way too high.
Yeah, okay. I definitely think, baseball should be way. I'm just like super salty about the whole basketball and football situation. I think baseball.
Okay, I don't think football is as difficult as basketball because when you have a guy that's supposed to be 7'2" and they're expected to have not the amount of level as a guard does, like ball handling, but you still have to grasp the entire game. In football, like we said, if you're a quarterback, all you have to do is throw. There's like so many things that make it up. But at the same time, that could also make it a really difficult sport because you have so many parts that have to move in like a cohesive manner in order to be successful. So it's like either way. But I think baseball is tough because if you take some of those elite ass athletes, they probably aren't going to hit a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. But if you take a baseball player who are really good athletes, like a lot of them at the highest level could basically do whatever they wanted to, they could probably do well. Because you see all these guys, baseball players compete in golf tournaments and stuff, and they're just like studs at basically everything they do. And they played like they can, I don't know. I just think baseball is really good. And then distance running for sure, like what Kipchoge did, even though that there might be some debate about whether his shoes helped him or whatever, who gives a shit? Like he still broke a 2-hour marathon. Like that's insane. And he's like one of the only people that can do that on planet Earth.
Imagine running that much in 2 hours. Like what's his mile?
No, it's like 5 something. Yeah. So people can't even keep up with his mile pace. Like some people can't even do.
Wrap my head around running that fast.
Yeah, I know. I had distance running for sure because just based off doing cross country, like it's freaking terrible.
It's really hard on your body.
Yeah, and then I also had bull riding up there, like I told you, because I can't even imagine riding an animal.
Also,
that
the
wants
risk
to get
is so high.
The risk reward is insane.
Like so many people get paralyzed from that.
But how
Yeah,
many
for sure. If you get a hoof to the head, is not going to feel very good.
No.
And then I put golf up there just because if you put it in the context of the PGA Tour and you have to play 18 holes of golf 4 days straight, and then if you could be killing it for 3 days, but if you hit a triple bogey, your whole day is just toasted and you miss out on like 200 grand.
I think
That's
mentally
crazy.
is probably the most difficult.
You have to have like razor sharp focus for 4 straight days, and that's insane. I could not do that.
Yeah.
And especially the places they're playing.
Like, you have to keep things so freaking consistent. Like if you change one thing about your swing and you get in that mindset, you're screwed the rest of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Like to get that back.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, there was this dude, Brendan Todd, who was leading the whole tournament, and then all of a sudden he shanks a chip. It goes straight out, and he triple bogeys the hole, and then he loses the tournament. I mean, he still makes like a decent amount. Like the winners, there's like a pretty good purse that they distribute. Like the winner makes $1 million, and then the second place usually makes like 800,000, and then like it goes like 4, 2, and then like 100, and then like 50 and stuff, which is good. But if you're like 2 shots and you could miss out on like $700,000 if you're winning and then you lose, like that's crazy.
Dude, so they could honestly like play one tournament a year.
Mm-hmm. There's some guys that like Tiger Woods, since he has so much money, he just like shows up for like the ones he wants to, basically. Yeah. And then there's some guys that just win if they get like first or third in like 3 tournaments in a row, they'll just take a break because they banked like almost $2 million, which is crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe how much athletes make.
Yeah, like Patrick Mahomes got over $500 million. I mean, he like doesn't have that yet, and they don't have that money yet, but he's going to get paid that over the course of his career, which is pretty insane.
Dude, how was Fight Island? Is that still going on?
Yeah, you actually pull up on your phone Till versus Whitaker, and I want to hear your predictions for it. Okay, just look at the guys like based off of like what they look like, and then give me the predictions for it. So it's the last fight of Fight Island. It's Till versus Whitaker.
Who have been the winners thus far?
So I mean, there's like 13 fights a card. So like Usman beat Masvidal, obviously.
Yeah. Jorge
got rocked for 5 straight rounds. But yeah, they've been pretty good. But I'm just nervous.
Who's who?
Okay, so Darren Till versus Robert Whitaker. Robert, he looks like a New Zealander, and Till's like a...
He's got it in the bag, no doubt.
Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a savage. It's kind of difficult if you like don't have the ESPN app like I do. It's kind of hard to look everything up because everything's in order.
I'm literally just on Google.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, Whitaker's the
savage. Yeah, he's gonna win for sure.
He has it in his eyes. You can always tell.
Nice.
Because they have a little bit.
How's he gonna win? I can see it in his eyes.
But it's true though. Like they just have it like in his eyes.
Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Whitaker or
Smith? Huh? Yeah, Whitaker. That's.
What are their backgrounds?
Till's a younger guy. Whitaker, former champion, lost his last fight to Israel Adesanya, so he lost his title. So he's probably wanting to get that back. Till is like 18-2. He ran through the division, but he's moving up to middleweight from 170 pounds because he was struggling against higher level competition at 170. Because like the older you get, the harder it is to cut weight, and when you cut weight, it makes you more susceptible to being knocked out because your more depleted of your body's, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like your natural nutrients. So so he's really good at 185 though, but he's a huge guy. Like he walks around, he says he has like 3 different wardrobes. So he wears like an extra large when he's at home, and then he wears like a large when he's like cutting weight, and then once he's actually down to
Like
a 185, he wears a medium.
A medium for 185. That's kind of a tight shirt.
Well, he probably bumped it up. He probably only has to do 2 now, because that was when he was going to 170.
Dang, that's gonna be a good fight. That's this Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be solid. I can't wait. I'm actually becoming high key pro.
And that's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last one of Fight Island.
Yep, and then they're moving to Vegas, but I'm concerned because Vegas is like an epicenter for Corona. So who knows?
Like that's really a good move. I feel like they should keep it international for as long as they can.
They're gonna definitely come back to Abu Dhabi for sure.
So the winners of Fight Island go to Vegas.
No, it's just like there's no winner tournament thing.
Oh,
it's not like that.
It's just for like fun. Just
like there's one kid that killed it last week, and he wanted to stay there and fight, so they got him a fight, and he's gonna fight on this upcoming card. That's what a lot of guys are doing. If they're like staying healthy and they're getting quick finishes, they're just staying there and trying to fight as much as possible because they need people, kind of.
So they just fight to fight. There's no like end goal.
I mean, to be a champion is the end goal.
So one of the championships.
I mean, the championship bouts are basically just whenever the current champions are ready to fight. Like last week, there was that.
Conor McGregor is not ready yet.
Well, yeah, Conor doesn't. No, Conor's not the champion though.
Who is right now?
Khabib.
Oh, frick! Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that fight.
Yeah, but then Justin Gaethje is the interim title. He's like so those guys are going to fight because Khabib's been out for so long, and his dad just died from COVID. So he's going to be out for a lot longer. Yeah. So Khabib was like, you should fight Conor for the interim, telling Gaethje, because Gaethje won the interim title earlier this year because Khabib's been out for so long. He was telling, but Gaethje doesn't want to do that, which is annoying as hell. But who knows? Yeah.
Dang.
How long have we been going for?
Probably like an hour.
That's savage, dude.
I know. Content out of that.
Huh? Yeah. I have to learn how to do, what do you call it? After Effects, so I can learn how to do an intro.
Yeah.
Like an intro, like moving text and stuff. And then also I am going to try to learn Premiere so I can make clips, because all the best podcasts have clips, because that's all I watch really.
Like Cody Co.
Well, like clips of the pod. I don't really watch TMG. I only watch like Cody's videos. I'm going to watch his clown one today or whatever. Drone videos, those scare the shit out of me.
I think I like Noel more than Cody.
When Cody and Noel are together, Noel's funnier, but Cody by himself is way funnier than Noel.
You think?
110%. What do you think? Do you watch them?
She doesn't.
Either of those people are.
Mara's not big in the YouTube world. Or
I just am not good at keeping up with pop culture.
Well, she is, and she gives me shit about it. Yeah, because I didn't.
Shit about it too.
Really?
I just don't get how you can't be up with the times.
Did you go to protests? Did you protest?
No, Mara didn't.
I'm a COVID freak.
Same. Same.
I donated to the bail funds and other causes.
Yeah, dude. I got this sick loci, Black Lives Matter.
That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did the proceeds go to Black Lives Matter?
Yes. No, it went straight to loci. They're just profiting off this crisis.
You never know.
Yeah. But this was fun. You want to do it again, though, or do you not want to?
No, yeah, I'm down. Dude, I don't know what you're going to get out of this, so we might have to do a second run.
What do you mean, get out of this?
Like
my last sports one has 1 view on YouTube. I think you can only go up from here.
watch this one becomes the famous one that gets you viral.
Hopefully, yes. Dude, I'm just going to go back to back.
Worthy content can be really
I
wow
have
proud.
nothing really to say.
Back to back.
There's just like nothing really exciting going on in my life. Like share, you know? Yeah. Like anything really like exciting.
It's always interesting. I know a lot of my friends, like, they would like, they're actually probably going to listen to this because they want to like know you. They don't really know you.
Oh, Cami,
That's actually really
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice.
So people will watch this one because I feel like,
How
I don't know.
unathletic I am.
Yeah, you're mysterious. You're like Dominic Fike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro. I cannot. Let's talk about that actually.
D-Fike really quick. Let's talk.
Do you listen to Dominic Fike?
Oh.
I thought
Mara has been like,
person.
Mara literally just came back from living in Peru in January.
Oh,
she's
really?
kind of, like, out. Yeah, and the year.
I did Peace Corps, so
And then she was
nice.
like in for a while, so she's been like very in and out of like the times.
Mm.
So we're integrating.
Was it like a big deal? Or did they even like know about COVID? Like, did you even know?
Oh, I came home before COVID, but
She came home in like January,
Oh, okay.
like right around that time.
well, August. But I moved back to Oregon in January.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So
I
left
Peru
Peru
I
in
left
August.
Peru in August, moved to California, and moved back to Oregon.
You scared me. But yeah, that's dope though. What is Peace Corps? What do you do? Are you just like helping out around the country?
Let's inform the fans.
So, Peace, do you want the like official or do you want like
The truth.
I mean, whatever's gonna make Peace Corps look good, right?
Peace Corps
I
has
guess.
3 goals. The first is to help train professionals around the world. The second is to bring goodwill from American people to foreigners. And the third is to bring foreign goodwill back to America after you're done with your service.
Right on. So it's all just about love and spreading culture.
Friendship, Helen.
Nice. That sounds. But so did you have a choice of what country you want to go to, or?
I applied directly to Peru, but you can apply to like go anywhere. So I worked with kiddos in Peru.
That's sick. One of my friends, not one of my friend's sisters, she was in, it's some European country. It starts with I feel like it starts with I'll have to ask him. It wasn't like,
Macedonia.
yeah.
Score.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
I wonder what that would be like being in the Peace Corps in Europe. Like, would it be chill?
Probably just as hard.
Really?
Yeah.
So what exactly did you do individually to make an impact on the world?
Such a good question.
That is such like a spiritual question.
Spiritual.
Or like profound. Like, I don't know, I have to work my whole life to make an impact on the world, right?
So wait, did you help? Did you like teach them English? I love how you work your way around the question.
I actually didn't teach English, but I started a gardening club.
Ah, yes. Like a communal gardening thing?
Yeah, there was like a lot of space at the school they could have used to like grow vegetables that they could use in like their cafeteria at lunch. So I worked with that. I worked with local leaders to create a youth committee. So they would like meet monthly to talk about issues facing youth. Which
You created that yourself?
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool.
Because like all the students were there, but they just weren't talking to each other. So,
what were some big issues that you addressed?
there's probably 3 main issues: malnutrition, teen pregnancy, and school dropout. So we talked about how to try to lower the rates of that in my whole city.
Wow. Wait, Peru. Okay. Where is this? This is South America? No, this is, yes. Okay. Sorry. Wait, are they like, not like a third world country, but like are they like, I don't know.
It's a developing country.
Developing country. Okay. So they're like what do you call that? Like a, LDC. like a or like I forget what they're called. I had like a international issues course where I learned about like these like countries that like do they depend on the U.S. a lot or other countries to like help them out or no?
Peru's actually really well. They have like a really good relationship with the U.S., but they like have really awesome tourism. It's a really beautiful country. So they're like chilling. They're owning it, honestly.
Nice, that's cool. Yeah. Did you live with a host family or something?
I did. I lived with 4.
4 different ones?
Yeah.
Wow. What were they all pretty similar or could you tell like differences?
I mean, every family's different.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. That sounds crazy.
It was.
Is the Peruvian food pretty good?
Oh, really good.
Yeah. What is like one of their signature dishes?
Oof. There's so many.
Do they have like special delicacies that they eat regularly there that we wouldn't typically eat here?
Probably the biggest one that people find shocking is guinea pigs.
No, yeah. I think have you guys watched that one show, Restaurants on the Edge or something?
Mm-mm.
It's on Netflix. You should watch it. It's some of it's pretty cringy, but they're I think it might have been Peru or some South American country where they have little guinea pigs as pets and then they like obviously eat them. But yeah.
Guinea pig is like really expensive, but really easy to raise. So
Did you have some when you were there?
Oh yeah. But what I don't like, what I didn't like about it was like the meat tasted fine, but it's like really lean. So there's very little meat. And like, so you really have to like go at the bones. So like eating a little tiny rib from a little tiny guinea pig. And then you like look at the skeleton after, it looks like you ate like a rat. So I think I just like couldn't get that out of my mind. And it's like the little tiny ribs and people are like, and then people will hold up their claws at the table and they're like, ah! And it's like a little claw like that, like a guinea pig. And it's like,
would they just save like one for dinner or how many of those do you go through? Cause
if you're really going for it, you could probably have like one, but like I, as a person, would
one a person.
Oh
yeah.
Wow. I was like, where? Oh, he's getting a rib here.
Yeah, one a person, but like a more common order is probably like a 4th or a half.
Okay, yeah.
And that would just be served with like potatoes.
Potatoes, spicy potatoes. So like a potato that's like covered in like a spicy sauce, and then like their version of salsa, which is called ají.
Oh, interesting.
I have a question. So one of my biggest fears since I got food poisoning or something, were you ever concerned at all about some of the stuff that you had to eat or drink?
Yeah, I was convinced I had a parasite.
Wait, you had what?
A parasite.
Really?
There was this thing called Giardia.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, you cannot leave Peace Corps without getting Giardia at least 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, it's so common that there's a saying in Peace Corps Peru that's like, never trust a fart because it could be a shart. So you just like could never fart because it could be a shart. That's kind of messed up. Like
there's nothing, you just got to let it pass or what?
We have to get tested for it, and then you would go on antibiotics if you test positive.
God, that sounds like a pain, dude. What are their hospitals like?
They're super glamorous. Just kidding. No, I actually never went to a hospital. I don't know.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, dang, dude. That's like
our own private doctor, so we don't have to really like go to like the hospital.
Like the public hospitals.
Yeah.
Were you ever worried about anything you ate in Asia?
Oh,
every
guaranteed.
Every meal I ate, I think I was, but luckily I never got sick. I
got food poisoning so bad in Asia. I like missed 2 days, like 2 days of my life.
I would be that's my biggest fear about traveling abroad is like the stuff that I'm consuming. Cause it would literally mess everything up. And plus I wouldn't really, I barely trust the doctors here now. Like, I don't know how I would feel internationally.
Yeah. I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yumi vomited
Like, no
the
regrets.
whole time she visited me in Spain.
Yeah,
but
and I think that was because of the water. I wasn't used to the water there. And I was just like guzzling tap like it was nothing. And then I got sick for like 5 days.
Really?
Is it right
For sure.
for the men's?
For Italy.
You travel a lot, huh?
I would say
You've traveled
So?
more than anyone I know, I think.
What's your favorite country you've been to so far?
probably either Hungary or Cambodia.
Okay. Wait, is Cambodia also another?
It's in Asia.
It's in Asia. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cambodian food. Yeah, was that good?
Ooh. Cambodian food is like a lot like Thai food, or like it's a lot of rice, there's a lot of noodles.
Lot
Oh,
of
so you get blown up probably, huh?
You know, honestly, my stomach health was probably the best in Thailand that I've ever
Really,
had.
I would say the counter and my stomach has never been the same.
I don't know why. We had a lot of medicinal teas in Thailand, like on all of the things that we went to, that just really helped with digestion. I
That's
feel.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really happy. For
My
you.
gut health was phenomenal.
So, like, when you were at a host family, what was their living situations like? Pretty standard?
Pretty standard. Like I had a bedroom, shared a bathroom. My nicest host family that I lived with, I had my own like little mini apartment within their house, like almost like an in-law unit. So I like had a door and I could walk in. There was like a little living room,
That was
bathroom,
that's
and then
nice.
like yeah, that was really nice.
Having your own bathroom would be good, especially if you had a blowout.
Yeah. I mean, like that happened every day. Jeez, you're trying to like embarrass me in front of all your thousands of viewers.
Yeah. It's actually gonna be funny because when I do pop off, people are gonna see this and
We
be
go
like,
back.
"Yeah, I know."
Name is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, this was fun, guys. Thank you so much.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring
Oh.
better content.
Okay, that's fine. You guys are way more, yeah, because me and Austin tried to start one and we're like, we haven't even lived lives yet. So like you guys obviously,
We have some good stories.
yeah. So wait, yeah, this actually could be a segment. Like I could just have you guys on then.
What would we talk about though?
Huh? Anything?
I liked Kellen's idea of the trivia.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun since like you know nothing about sports.
Yeah.
And then like the ranking of the sports is cool too. I just saw that and it's fun to see
Yeah, that's
everybody's
awesome.
different perspectives.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much and hopefully you'll be back on again soon.
Anytime, Kellen.
Okay.
God.
All right.
We
Bye-bye.
love all game. No, all
All
gear,
game.
no game. My bad. I wasn't prepped. I'm not even officially all
Gear,
no.
no game.
Yes.
All
Like I
game,
said.
all gear.
Well, thank you. Oh yeah, and everybody listening, like don't forget to subscribe to YouTube.
Smash that subscribe button.
Smash
Like
that like. Yeah, and then you guys know the handle, all gear no game, Instagram. Just follow that. Okay.
And
Oh, and
comment below what you want to hear
Comment
us
below.
gals talk about next time.
Comment below if you've ever gotten food poisoning in a different country.
yeah. So how about I'll give you guys the spotlight. Like you wanna.
Lauren doesn't have an Instagram.
I don't have
Don't.
stuff.
All right, Cam, do you wanna plug yourself? Get some more get like one follower. Get a bunch of teenage
Cake
boys.
15.
Huh? Cam Cake 15. Nice. Okay. Sick. All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Kellen.
All right.
Bye bye.
Take it easy.